I went to this performing arts high school because my best friend was a dancer and I wanted to go to the same school that she went to, and it turned out I could draw. But I knew when I was in high school that I wanted to do anthropology. And I saw this museum and I was just like, this is it. Seeing what the process was like, I saw that I need a PhD, so I guess that's what I'm doing. Hi, I'm Ariel. I'm a third-year Paleoanthropology Ph.D. student at the CUNY Graduate Center and the American Museum of Natural History. We are in the Hall of Human Origins, and this played a major role in making me decide that I wanted to be a paleoanthropologist. In middle school, I came across the show Bones about a forensic anthropologist that helped solve criminal cases through skeletal analysis. My older sister brought my younger brother and I to a night at the museum event that the museum hosted, and I came to see this specific hall and then like the dinosaur halls. I was just sold on being a paleontologist of some sort, to be able to go to remote places around the world to excavate for fossils and to learn about how species change through time and why those processes happen and how they happen. So coming to work here has been a very special full circle moment. I did my master's at NYU in human skeletal biology. I took a dental anthropology class where I became interested in teeth. And Chris Robinson, my advisor now, was doing an internship and needed someone to help him on a project on mandibles and teeth. I worked with him, and he is at the CUNY Graduate Center, so it was a natural kind of flow to apply to continue working with him. The CUNY Graduate Center is where all of us take our first year classes and where we originally meet. But once we are done with that, each student goes to their advisor's location. So if your advisor is in Queens College, then you have an office there and then you teach at Queens College. My advisor, Ashley Hammonds, is here at the museum. So I have an office here, and this is where I do my research. I study the form of teeth and how form changes across species and throughout time. Geometric morphometrics is a type of shape analysis that uses landmarks to capture form, as opposed to using linear measurements like length and width. Once we have that shape and have that data, then we can see what is causing those changes. So is it developmental processes, or is it dietary adaptation specifically when it comes to teeth? I do fieldwork every summer. This summer, I'm going to Spain to a site called Consortium, which is late Miocene in age. So there, what we're excavating and what we're finding mostly are equids, carnivores, artiodactyls. But the hope is for us, who are specifically paleoanthropologists, are to find a primate that belongs to that time period, because that's a time in the fossil record that's very spotty and we have almost no fossils for, and they're very incomplete. So finding one from then would really help us piece together the evolution of that time frame. Despite the CUNY Graduate Center not being a campus school, the anthropology program has a consortium called NYCEP, which is the New York Consortium of Evolutionary Primatology, which involves schools across CUNY, NYU, Columbia, and the Graduate Center. Students from all across those institutions are able to take classes in any of those schools, and we have seminars that happen bi-weekly where we get to meet each other and hear about everyone's research. We get to interact with professors and other students that we wouldn't have otherwise met. So we're not just a cohort of 4 people, we're a much broader community. I was always encouraged to pursue whatever I wanted to do, but there was always that doubt of the feasibility and like the resources to be able to pursue a career that seemed unreachable, or maybe I wouldn't have guidance for. But there are mentors who want to help you, and it's obviously possible.